But that was probably the reason we screwed up game 2. I think that demonic was really bad. I was completely sold on the no misstep on the top. I really think top is like a pretty big counter target for misstep in this. But yeah, this hand's bad. Hand's not keepable either. Hand's the best one we've had. I don't really. We have enough fan trips. We shouldn't need to do any more drawing. Planes? That's so bad for us, probably. Planes makes me think white Eldrazi. God, we have to draw on Hurkles? I mean, it might come in handy with against a null rod later. Unfortunately, we pretty much have to fetch Island here, which means it's gonna be really hard for us to cast all of our spells. I mean, I think we're keeping both of these actually. This helps us develop our board a little. I'd like to play them now to get under the Thorn. I know that's a little gross against Null Rod, but they have Thorn and Chalice in their deck. I would rather, and Thorn, Chalice, and Trinisphere. I would rather not have either of those happen. Human, Thalia. Yep. That resolves. Another good reason to play my Moxen. It's okay if we don't repeal now. I think it's more important that we draw. And I actually think we want to be able to put this Hurkles to use with the Force of Will. Definitely don't want a library though. It could be wrong. He could just play like 3-mana Thalia or Glow Rider off his Cavern. But if he plays a Thought-Knot Seer, I really do want to be able to force it. I'm not really super thrilled about exposing this Academy to a wasteland, but I think we have to progress our mana. I guess we didn't really have to progress our mana this turn. Theoretically, we could have bottomed the Force of Will, tapen the library, and played the library. Doesn't really sound like a winning line. I'm a little concerned about getting this wastelanded, but at some point we're going to be getting wastelanded, and we do need other colors. That most certainly resolves. Is he out of lands? Looks like he might be out of lands, which is quite good for us. Still have this repeal for Thalia, but I'd like to have a Pio before I cast repeal. I might not have a choice though. No, you have a Tomb, so do we have a Thought-Knot post-combat? A Null Rod. Yeah, this is like one of the reasons I kept the Force. Like, theoretically, I can just let it resolve and then Hurkles recall it, but then I still need to force it on the way back down at some point anyways. I know we have a Tolarian, so it's kind of like Nora doesn't do enough, but it's gonna be really hamper. Both of these are gonna be incredibly hampering for our PO, which is how we're gonna win this game most likely. Yeah, okay. That resolves. I'm gonna end of turn this so that we have enough time. So we'll get 2 looks for a PO, and then that's where we'll be. So I guess it just gets taken if he plays a Thought-Knot Seer. Maybe he won't have another land after. Definitely taking 2 here and looking forward to an end of turn repeal. I could always respond to a Thought-Knot trigger by repealing, and then he gets to take my best of 2 top cards. Not ideal, but at least I get a card. This looks like Flow Rider. It's really annoying. Really, really annoying. And a Revoker? God. Not a good night to be playing Pio. Not a good night to be POing. No, don't name Pearl. I guess he doesn't know that I don't have Mentor in my deck. We're bouncing the Glow Rider because it costs him more mana to replay and isn't legendary. We drew Demonic, but we don't have any black mana. None of these cards, well, Jet does something. Jet's probably the best one. I don't really want to take the probe. Actually, just grab a Jet. Jet's pretty good here. So we Jet, and we have 2 mana left after Demonic. Our best play might just be to get Tinker. He's just gonna have 2. We might just have to put up Lightsteel in play and hope it's good enough. I mean, we can't do that right now. We have to wait till next turn, and we have to hope we don't get Wastelanded, but none of our other lines do anything, so we have to hope we don't get Wastelanded, or we don't get Thought-Knot Seared, or we don't get Reality Smashed, or we don't... We really want him to not play any cards, mostly. Not good for us. Certainly not good for us. Ow. Yeah, okay. That's the... No, not Thought-Knot Seared, not Thought-Knot Seared. Please. Not Thought-Knot Seared. Ah, alright. Got him. I cast it. With the mana I just tapped. That's the mana I would like to use. Oh, I have to use 2 mana? Screw it. No, I'll use 2 mana, it's fine. Oh wait, did I just cut? No, I have it this thing. Get rid of the Pearl. Off with the Pearl. Lightsteel, please. I don't know if that's good enough. I'm not gonna lie to you. It might just not be good enough. Thankfully, he does have to block it with 2 of his current guys. So if he doesn't drop an Eldrazi, it might be good enough. What? Now he has to play an Eldrazi. Or he's dead. Alright. I like the attack all concede plan. Big fan, actually. Well, we snuck that one in. None of our cards at all are good against... I guess this is fine. I guess we'll bring this in. Our cards are just not good against them in, like, any really meaningful way. This sounds like another really bad matchup. Hey, man. Sometimes you just gotta hit attack all. I can appreciate a good attack all. Ooh. This works for me. What are you doing? This is not a card you're supposed to bring in. Resolves. I have a mental misstep in my deck? Oh, there's a Misers. I didn't know there was a Misers. Alright, well, you came a little too late, mental misstep. Just another day on the ranch. I guess I should not play my things out yet first. I kind of want both of these. If I had a mental misstep, I would. Mental misstep's dead in the matchup. I didn't know I had a mental misstep in my deck. I wouldn't counter it with anything else. Mental misstep's fine right now. It counts as a blue card for my Force of Will. So I'll have 4 mana and 2 blue mana. So next turn I can Crypt Scroll. So yeah, this works for me. I'm willing to just play it all out. The downside is Revoker, but we have a Force of Will, so we're looking to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next turn we can scroll for PO and PO for 3. Of course. Of course you have Human Thalia. Of course you do. Why wouldn't you? Everything sucks. Everything's awful. Everything's awful. This deck only has 1 repeal, which is really gross. Really, really gross. I can still just PO for 4. I don't really want to. Really no reason not to just Ancestral. I'm gonna do it now and try to hit some land drop. Classic drew Tinker and Yogwill, huh? Reasonable. Reasonable. Well, we can take infinite turns if we draw a key. Is there a key in this deck? Let's just make sure. Whoa, 1 key. Yeah, this is a list, let me tell you. Not ideal in my book here. Yeah, that's exactly what happened, not me. I knew he would bring in Cage, so I put the skill step in. It resolves. Resolves. I don't really want my mana restricted. Force has got to go to use some point. I don't really... My plan was never really to get on library, so... We're gonna lose our flip. Oh, that's a good draw too. All right. Spin says... Demonic Tutor is a good one. Let's float the probe on top so that we can force if needed. Okay. We're looking like infinite turns. Oh, we don't have black mana. That's unfortunate. Just realized that one. Oh, there's an opal coming though. All right, so we'll switch it around. Oh, this is getting worse every time I think about it. We're definitely gonna die to our crypt before we are able to take infinite turn. All right. so switch this around. What we want is this. No, we're tinkering away the crypt. I'm worried about the time it takes us to get a freaking combo assembled. Because this costs 4. And we have... we should definitely... Man, I really don't want to get no rotted. It's not being ballsy. If we wait, we demonic tutor and tinker, and we're 1 mana short. So if we do it now, we can do it. Yeah, fine. We're not 1 mana short. We're like 3 mana short or something. Just get the key. Play the key. Alright. So we need to dodge things that stop us from comboing. And things that kill us. No, not Eldrazi Temple! If I have to freaking counter a goddamn Reality Smasher. Alright, I'm not countering a goddamn Reality Smasher. I'm gonna dodge the Mana Crypt flip. All I need to do is dodge 1 Mana Crypt flip. Can I do that? Just 150-50? Yeah, 150-50. Show me the money. I believe, chat. Yeah! Hit it. Absolutely worth. Ah, man. God bless. All right. That one felt good. I mean, it didn't feel good because I think our deck is really bad, but we can't Yogg back the crypt. We can't cast spells from our graveyard. Come on. We got caged, my friend.